national figure on immigration reform, our dear friend Luis Gutierrez.
It is wonderful to once again be in Denver, to once again be in Colorado. The first thing I have to say to all of you is that I want to thank all of you because I know, because of your work, that DeGette is in the Congress of the United States. I want to thank her for holding this wonderful activity so that we can hear your stories and your voices, and that they can ring loud and clear in the Congress of the United States. As the Congresswoman shared with you earlier, we are going to be able to take many of these to our colleagues, where dozens of us will get together this coming Tuesday in Washington, D.C. And this is only the first meeting. We're going to continue. I'm going to continue to go. I will be in Texas, and I will be in Florida, I will be in New York, and I will be in California, and I will go from each state and each city until all your voices are heard and until the Congress of the United States. But let me just say that we filled the House before, right, Jared? When the President of the United States saw that the Congress of the United States would not act, because there wasn't a partnership between Republicans and Democrats. During the last 2 years, Democrats were in the majority, in the minority in the House of Representatives, and a very thin majority in the Senate. And so we asked the President of the United States to use his executive authority to stop the deportation while the Congress of the United States acted on comprehensive immigration reform. We had and we had a tour across this country. And when the President said he couldn't, we said, yes, you can. And you all know that in June of 2012, because of our insistence, because of our persistence, because of people like Polis who stood up and said that he could, DACA became a reality. And today, there are 500,000 plus young people who have a document against deportation. There are 160,000 young people who walk in this country with work permits and social security cards, and across this country are driving and living a little freer today. But that didn't happen just out of kindness of people's hearts. It happened because we were consistent and persistent in our demands. And when we saw that the Congress couldn't act, wouldn't act, we asked our President, and so to him we are thankful. Now, where are we at today that is different? I think we're in a different place today. Jared knows it, Dianna knows it, I know. There was an election on November 6th, and the people of this country, and especially in Colorado, spoke clearly and resoundingly that they want comprehensive immigration reform. The Democrats want to enact it, the Republicans need it, and now it is time for the Congress of the United States to complete their mission and action plan. Esto no es un issue donde esperar no causa daño. Cada día que esperamos hay un daño que se hace a nuestra comunidad inmigrante. Y quiero darle las gracias y felicitar a todas aquellas personas que han venido aquí a hacer sus voces escuchar aquí en la that have come to have their voices heard, for your courage and for your determination. porque va a tomar esa misma persistencia e insistencia para que nosotros podamos lograr nuestra meta, que es la reforma integral del sistema de inmigración. Every minute, someone is deported. Every other minute, someone is deported that has absolutely no criminal background. None whatsoever. They're not criminals, they're here working hard. I want you to understand, and that the Congress must come to grips. There are over 4.5 million American citizen children. You've heard from some of their parents today. 4.5 million American citizen children whose parents are undocumented. And every day our government wakes up to separate their parents from those children, and that must come to an end. During the hour we have been here, a dozen American citizen children have lost their mom or lost their dad. When I woke up this morning in Chicago, I left my wife and my children and my grandson, and I said farewell for the day. But there is one thing that Soraya and Luisito and Romina know, that at the end of the day, their dad's coming back home to them. We must work so that at the end of the day, there are millions of others who know their moms and dads are also coming back. I wanted to thank Dianna especially for allowing us to use this wonderful temple, porque yo creo que es apropiado estar aquí. Nosotros siempre aprendimos, pues, amar a nuestro prójimo como a sí mismo, pero que en nuestra vida cotidiana, amar a su prójimo como a sí mismo, ¿eh? Y amar a Dios sobre todas las cosas. ¿Tú puedes realmente amar a tu prójimo como a ti mismo cuando el gobierno garantiza y respeta que tu familia se pueda mantener unido mientras todos los días dividimos miles de familias? Yo creo que no. Debemos vivir el espíritu de amar al prójimo. So, today, we also need something else that everybody to understand. There are a couple of hundred. How many of us that she counts? She's the counter. Ella es la que te cuenta y she's like, she keeps us straight. That's and DeGette. Yeah. She's in the whip operation. Don't worry, she hasn't used any physical classes. Not yet. But then how many of us are there? And there are the 200 members, Democrats. How many Democrats are there?
200, soon to be 201.
Okay, so there's 201. So you need 218. And you also need, what else do you need? You need to be able to allow a vote to occur. That is, you need to control the legislative process. So Democrats are short. That's if every Democrat would vote for it, and that's not going to happen. I'll tell you one thing. I got 90% of us, right? And we're going to work on 91, 92, 93, and to get as many as possible. So we'll get you 90. But that still means that about 20 to 25% of the Republicans have to join us in the House of Representatives in order to get a vote. Now, in order to do that, we need to make sure not only that Dianna DeGette hears your message, not only that Polis hears your message, not only that Luis Gutierrez wakes up in the morning to hear your message, but that the Republican majority in the House of Representatives hears your message. Y la pregunta que nos tenemos que hacer es, ¿estamos listos y dispuestos a levantar nuestras voces y abrir los corazones de aquellos que aún no lo han abierto a nuestra comunidad? ¿Estamos listos? ¿Y estamos determinados? No simplemente a pasar un sábado en esta iglesia grande y preciosa, con estos congresistas que los ama a ustedes. Vamos, mira, ellos realmente, déjame decirles, yo trabajo con ellos. Trabajo con Dianna DeGette y trabajo con Jared Polis. Ellos tienen un inmenso amor y una inmensa pasión para los derechos de los inmigrantes. Y quiero desearles un aplauso también a ellos. So we need those votes, so we're going to work. So here's what we're doing. We've got a group of people that are working. We've got Republicans and we've got Democrats. And each of them are leaving their caucuses to come and have a conversation. And we're having that conversation because and the other thing is, you cannot talk to an immigrant community. You cannot talk especially to those of us who love our immigrant community. You can talk even less to the Latino community. And if you treat immigrants poorly, if you treat immigrants harshly, if you treat them unfairly, then we will not listen to you come election day. People in America understand that. And every year, 500,000 Latinos turn 18. And I know the question you're asking yourself. Yes, all American citizens. And that is only growing. So it is time to heed the call, that immense call that was heard on November 6th, to know it is only going to continue to grow. So, if not for the right reason, then do it for the political reason. And let's get justice for our immigrant community today. DeGette and I are going to do is we're going to organize. Mira, lo primero que hay que organizarse es su casa. No, tú no puedes ir a los vecinos si tú no estás organizado en tu familia. So the first thing you need to organize is your own family. And we're going to begin that process this coming Tuesday at breakfast. But the most important thing we have to know is that there are good people in the Republican Party who want to help us. No, there are good people in the Republican Party who want to help us. Pero ellos tienen que entender el dolor y la pasión que nosotros tenemos con el issue de inmigración. They have to understand the great pain that occurs because our immigration system is broken and the passion that we have for it. So what we're going to do is we're going to continue to stretch out our hands. Porque mira, al último a mí no me importa qué partido político coge crédito. Yo lo único que quiero es que podamos vivir en paz y con dignidad aquí en este país. We will leave partisan politics aside because en este baile se necesita republicano y demócrata. Porque si no se hace de esa manera, lo único que hemos venido aquí es escuchar sus voces y luego no tener un resultado positivo. Ustedes no simplemente desean que nosotros levantemos la voz en defensa de la comunidad. Ustedes quieren que nosotros seamos exitosos en concluir una demanda justa de su proclama aquí hoy. That is really our commitment. Not simply to listen to the voices of people here today, but to be successful. And with Jared and Dianna and I, more than anything else, we yearn for success. We yearn for 218 people. So that in the Senate they can get their voices, and in the House they can get their voices. Because we know what it is to be successful. We passed the DREAM Act 216 to 208 in the House of Representatives. But remember, we were in the majority. Of the 216 votes for the DREAM Act, 208 were Democrats. 8 were Republicans. You cannot have that mathematical equation today. That is a mathematical equation that simply leads to more deportation and more destruction in our community. So our commitment to you today is to lift your stories and your voices in the Congress of the United States, but encourage you to continue to take those voices where they are not being heard today, so that we can have 218 voices in the Congress of the United States. Y déjame hacer este último compromiso. Yo quiero regresar. Pero no quiero regresar simplemente para celebrar, aunque estamos felices por los Dreamers. Quiero volver y celebrar para su mamá y su papá, para sus hermanos, para sus tíos, para sus abuelos, para toda su comunidad. Y quiero volver aquí a hacer la entrega de los primeros documentos para que el próximo hombre que toca y abusa de una mujer, que esa mujer tenga un documento y detrás de eso tenga 3 números, 9, 11, para que podamos encarcelar a aquellos que están abusando tanto de nuestra comunidad. Muchísimas gracias.
Bienvenido a tu nuevo programa, Un Día Sin Fronteras. Y podemos mejorar con Team Painter and Willie Rooch. Ya es Team Painter and Willie Rooch.